In this video, I'm going to make up this batch of Martha White cranberry orange muffins. I saw them recently in the grocery store, and it took me back to my childhood when Martha White was really popular, and I thought, oh, I'm going to try this. It was really easy. You just add some milk and you bake them, and you're supposed to get a dozen muffins or something. So it started out easily enough, and baking is such a thing that connects us to our childhood and our families and lives and so on. And Martha White was around in the 70s and very popular. So I thought I'd give this a try. I just added the milk to the mix, and now I'm stirring it, and it's actually not too promising at this point. It's a little runny, but we're gonna keep going. Generally, when I make muffins, I will just mix them in a large bowl by hand and just do it all by hand. Muffins are pretty easy to mix up and pretty hard to mess up. That's like one of the easiest things that you can bake. So I'm setting them up in the muffin cups. Before I put this in to bake, I'm going to wipe off where I dripped some of the excess batter. It'll just be easier cleanup for me later when it comes time to wash the muffin tin. So let's put this in the oven. This was supposed to make 12, and I got 7. So here's my first clue about Martha White. So I baked for 15 minutes at 400, just like they recommended. And they're out, and they don't look too bad. So here, let's get one out and take a look. And then I decided, you know what? I'm doing a video. Maybe I should make a little bit more of an effort. Hold on. There we are. I have an actual plate. Okay, let's take this muffin out of its paper. And, it wasn't bad. I thought the bake on it was really nice. The texture of the muffin itself was pretty nice. They were golden brown on the outside. Let's do another one and take a look at that. They come out of the papers. I did spray the papers with a baking spray to limit the sticking. So let me bring this in so you can really see it. And, it's got very nice texture on the bake. But you can see it's not really a whole lot of fruit in there. And it's, I don't know, pretty artificial on the fruit. I'm not even sure if that's real fruit. So I'm adding butter. I always like to butter a hot muffin, especially if I'm having it for breakfast, which is what I was doing here. So here's how it looks once the butter melts. And I'm going to try it, and we'll see how it is.
I wouldn't buy it again. I would say with these muffins, making from scratch is probably the best way to go. And very artificial. And as you can see, the mix only made 7 muffins. So, I would say that the Martha White muffins mix is best left to childhood memories. I mean, they did brown nice, but they're not a great flavor. I think they're artificial tasting. So, yeah, I would pass this one over on the baking aisle. So
I decided to review the serving sizes or portions or whatever on the back of the package, and to my surprise, this only makes 3 servings. So you're only supposed to be getting 3 muffins out of this whole bag of mix. So that could explain why my muffins looked so small. I should have read that more carefully, but I would not have expected a bag of mix to only make 3 muffins. So, yeah. Um, I would go ahead and bake them like I did, which is more of a mini muffin, and probably your kids will like them if they're having friends sleep over. This is something really easy that you can make for them in the morning, or that they could actually participate in making themselves. But yeah, I had to correct myself because I thought this mix was rated to make 12. It only makes 3. I will say that little kids will probably like these. So if you want something easy that you can make for a child, this might work. Okay, that's all I've got to say about the Martha White orange cranberry muffins. I appreciate you watching, and I'm sorry it wasn't a better review, but I'd like to be honest about what I'm sharing with you here on the channel. So, okay, that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.